And I, the lord of the launder, is lent on his gamnes, to hunt in halters and heap at hinders barrain. Such a sum he slayed there, by when the sun set, of does and other deer, it were wondrous to deem. The best bristled forth with enough of their boys, and did dearly undo them as so the deed asks. They sized them at the assay, those men that were skilled, and found just 2 fingers of fat on the feeblest. Then they slit the breast slots, and they seized at the herber, shaved it free with a sharp knife, and knotted the tripes. Next they ripped off the forelimbs, and rent the hide. Then they brake the belly, and they took out the bowels, lightly, lest they did loosen their knot. They gripped at the gullet, and gravely departed the windpipe from the windhole, and whipped out the guts. Then they slit out the shoulder joints with their sharp knives, hooked out through a little hole to keep those sides whole. Then they made the breast brittle, and broke it in 2, and again at the gargler they then begin, readily ripping it right to the branch, voiding it of offal, and verily thereafter all the membranes by the ribs they loosen readily. And so by this ritual rid it to the ridge bones, right up to the haunches, so it hanged all the same, and heaped it up whole, and hewed it oft there. And all this they name the numbles, as I know it to be true by kind. Both the head and the heavy neck they hew off then, and then they sundered the sides, swift from the chine. And the fee for the raven they cast in the grove. Then they took that fine flesh, and then fared for home, striking horns full stoutly with many stiff notes. Thus, when daylight was done, those doughty did win into that comely castle, where our knight abides full still.